How's it going, everybody? I'm Steve, and welcome back. So I'm really excited to talk about the master of suspense, Alfred Hitchcock. Obviously, this is an iconic director. He did about 60 films in his career. It's hard to really dive into his filmography because he has so many movies. Like, where do you start? Obviously, most people have seen Psycho. That's the most popular one from 1960. That was because it's really a horror movie, and I think a lot of horror fans can really relate to that movie the most. That was Hitchcock trying to be basically change with the times a little bit and prove that he wasn't just a suspense director, that he could do horror, that he could change with the times and do something. He was the master, so he wanted to prove that he could really scare people. And he did a great job. Obviously, the shower scene, Janet Leigh has Anthony Perkins, that iconic whole thing from that movie. But so the first thing I want to talk about is actually a box set that I found on Amazon used. This is one I've seen. I think it's maybe new or used. I've seen before for like $70. And I actually had a Chase credit card a reward on there where I ended up getting this for like $40, and it's called the Ultimate Collection. I had actually seen this on the KB Loves Movies has this, and I had seen this before, but I didn't know what movies were on this. Obviously, it has Psycho, and that's one of the big ones. It has a North by Northwest, Rear Window, has The Birds, has Vertigo, Saboteur, Shadow of a Doubt. It has Rope. The Trouble with Harry, The Man Who Knew Too Much is actually the remake from 1956. Has Marnie, Torn Curtain, Topaz, Frenzy, and Family Plot. So some really great ones in here. And before, like I said, for years, Psycho was the only one I'd ever seen. Not too long ago, I through the Criterion collection, spine number 137, about Notorious. Watched this a couple weeks ago. I thought it was really great. It's Cary Grant as Ingrid Bergman. I'd never seen Bergman in anything before. I'd only heard of her before. It has a Rear Window. I thought I saw that like last week or so, and that's James Stewart and Grace Kelly, Raymond Burr. Really great. And I think the second one I had ever seen before was North by Northwest. That's Cary Grant and has Eva Marie Saint. And that's so great. So the first first four movies I've seen from Alfred from Hitchcock have been all really great ones. And obviously, next I want to see Vertigo. I want to see before too long, and The Birds. Those are two other really popular ones. Let me know in the comments which one of those I should see first, or maybe something else on my list that I mentioned here that maybe I should see first. But I'm thinking probably The Birds might be the next one I watch, and the Vertigo possibly. But let me know in the comments which one I should see next, because I don't know. Like I said, the first four movies I've seen from Hitchcock have been really great, and I expect those next two to be really great. But maybe there's something else on my list that I should check out. But like I said, I mentioned the Criterion collection. They actually have 8 Hitchcock movies in the collection, and obviously I mentioned Notorious. It has Rebecca. That was actually a Oscar-winning movie for Hitchcock. He didn't win for best director, but the movie won best I think best picture and maybe screenplay possibly. But it also has The Lady Vanishes. It has the original The Man Who Knew Too Much. It has 39 Steps, Foreign Correspondent, and actually The Lodger, which apparently that's a silent movie. That's one thing about Hitchcock. He was, because he started off in silent movies. He knew that the visual was really important. He loved great dialogue and great storytelling, but he thought the visual was so important. If you see Rear Window, that's definitely a big part of that movie, because it all takes place like in an apartment area, and you can see the visuals and the way the actors kind of act without saying anything. He knew that was really important to have that in there. So as far as the Criterion collection, I'm not sure which one. Rebecca may be the next one I get from. At some point, I'll probably get that one. I'm not sure how soon, because I'm still trying to get through all this stuff on this box set. Like I said, with 15 films, I've only seen 3 so far. So I've got so many other really great ones I want to check out. And I love to, when I watch a Blu-ray, I love to kind of enjoy everything about it. I watch, listen to the commentary and watch all the special features. And it's been great just to hear these great directors, like Martin Scorsese talking about, and Peter Bogdanovich, and Del Toro, all these great film directors talking about how important Hitchcock was to their careers. And that stuff you watch in film school. That you just learn about how important every shot is, and in a Hitchcock movie that nothing's in there by mistake. It's all intentional. It's all on purpose. It's all storyboarded, and he knows exactly where the camera should be. He knows exactly the way that the actor should say the line. He's just like I said, the master of storytelling and filmmaking, and that's why he's considered to be probably a top 10 film director, one of the most influential in film history. That whole thing. So, like I said, let me know in the comments. Let me know some of your favorite Hitchcock movies, and let me know in this box set which one I should watch next. Because like I said, I've got the two big ones, but I'd be interested in knowing I didn't want to go just in order. I wanted to go with the ones that I knew were like the most popular ones in his filmography. But it's a lot of fun. It's a big journey. Like I said, Hitchcock has always been a big gap in my collection. Other than Psycho, I'd never seen anything else, and everyone tells me how great it is. But you just have to know where to start in this filmography, because when you have that many movies, where do you it's really overwhelming. And so I don't blame people that don't get into Hitchcock's filmography, because it is so overwhelming. And so that's where I am tonight. But I really appreciate everybody watching this video tonight. Please put a thumbs up on the video. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. And everybody have a great one. Thank you. Bye.